viewers, welcome back. Trouble in Palace crisis brews over who becomes new Olu of Warri. The crisis has also resulted in the suspension and counter-suspension of some high-profile chiefs of the palace. Alright, the news in details. Controversy has been surrounding the succession of the throne of the Olu of Warri Delta State following the demise of the monarch Ikenwoli Godfrey Emiko. The monarch died in December 2020, barely a week after his 5th coronation anniversary, after he was said to have met with the late Major General John Irefin, who had died earlier from COVID-19 complications. Onto this, the palace, in a statement, initially denied the demise of the first-class monarch, describing the story as untrue. Despite the denial, Sahara reporters gathered that there has been tension in the area over who succeeds the monarch. The crisis has also resulted in the suspension and counter-suspension of some high-profile chiefs of the palace. Alright, and following the rejection and disqualification of Prince Tisola as the successor of the throne, a member of the royal family, Emmanuel Okoti Ebo, had few days ago announced the purported suspension of the head of the Olu's Advisory Council. Meanwhile, the council is headed by the Ologbo Sere of Warri Ayiri Imami. Shortly after the purported suspension, a popular Warri chief and member of the Ginowa One ruling house, Akoma Dudu Dimenyi, on behalf of the ruling house, countered the purported suspension of Emami as the Ologbo Sere of Warri, saying the Ginowa One ruling house has no such power to suspend the Ologbo Sere or any other chief. If any other chief, it is an individual or constituted authority that has the right to hire that can fire. Speaking with our correspondent, a traditional chief in the palace, who spoke on condition of anonymity, however, confirmed the demise of the monarch, saying tough, it has not been formally announced. It has not been formally announced to the public. The issue of secession is almost degenerating into a full-blown bloody crisis. Unlike in previous cases, where differences were settled in inner circles among contenders of the throne, the divisions this time around have been blown open among the contenders and power brokers in Ishekiri, particularly the Olu's Advisory Council, headed by the Ologbo Sere of Warri, Chief Ayiri Emami, and the body of princes who share influences over who becomes the next Olu. The battle to select a consensus candidate for the throne degenerated on Monday following reports that the choice of Prince Tisola Emiko was disqualified by the Olu's Advisory Council. The 1979 edict is very clear on the issue, causing serious tension concerning the Itsekiri throne succession. Prince Tisola is not qualified to be enthroned. Prince Tisola Emiko is the son of Emiko's predecessor, Atuase II. He is one of the preferred choices for the throne despite his disqualification in 2015 in accordance with the customary laws regulating succession to the Olu of Warri throne. It might interest you to note that Prince Tisola was disqualified from succeeding his father because his mother is Yoruba. The edict confirmed the position of the Olu's Advisory Council. A candidate to the Olu of Warri throne must have his mother as an Ishekiri or from Edo State, Benin Kingdom. Also speaking in support of the edict, another chief from the Olu's palace who insisted that Prince Tisola's stance rejected and disqualified disclosed that the enthronement of Tisola despite the edict will amount to a breach of peace in the land and if not urgently handled will degenerate into a bloody crisis. The source said paragraph 2 of section 8 of the 1979 edict made it very clear that succession is limited to Olu's company, Otolus, that is, descendant of the last three Olus, the descendant of the other Olus who had previously reigned are known and referred to as Omajaja company. Ordinary succession passes to a son of a demised Olu failing which it goes to a suitable member of the Olutus provided that brothers are preferred to uncles and uncles are preferred to grandsons and grandsons are preferred to other relatives within the Otolus. Females are absolutely barred. Meanwhile, according to the edict on how to select a successor, the Olugoshere will summon a meeting of the members of the ruling house of the palace, Agbofen, specifically to choose a successor. The meaning is presiding over by the oldest man in the ruling house, failing which by the Olare Ebi or Olere Ebi. Okay, and then all the sons of the maize, Olu, and the members of the ruling house below the age of 18 are excluded from the meeting. To qualify, a candidate's mother must be an Ishekiri or of Edo origin and his father Ishekiri. Investigation by our correspondent revealed that already a section of the ruling house has been prepared to announce Prince Tisola as Omoba Olu designate on Monday. All right, and then against the provision of the edict which have disqualified him, while the majority of Ishekiris have insisted that the edict must be adherent to the letter. All right, and then that has been it on this one, talking about trouble in Pàlàce. Crisis brews over who becomes new Olu of Warri. All right, my people, on this one, and it has been said that a lot of them are now like, okay, I am going to be, I am la la la, and the rest of it. All right, that has been it on this one. Meanwhile, let me have your take on this, and remember to subscribe for more updates. Thanks and God bless.